Here's everything you need to know about the brand new Ferrari Purosangue in just 5 minutes. Now the back end is by far the best end of this joint. I ain't gonna lie to you, especially with that quad exhaust that sounds top tier. Now your entry-level Ferrari Purosangue is gonna run you about 400,000. That's with no bells and whistles, pure bone gristle. But if you get all the bells and whistles, that joint can easily get up to about $650,000. Oof. Now under the hood, we got a 6.5 liter naturally aspirated V12 producing 715 horsepower and 528 pound-feet of torque, coming from an 8-speed dual clutch automatic transmission, giving you 11 miles per gallon in the city and 15 on the highway. This joint handles like a sports car, but drives like an SUV. It's kind of bipolar, but I love it though. Does that make me toxic? We even got this massive front grille with a Ferrari on top of the hood and on the bottom of that thing, man, integrated within the grille. The back doors are what make this SUV special, right? How they open that suicide door, big old school Lincoln Continental entourage type whip. They slightly pop open ajar, just enough for you to swing the rest of the door open when you're getting in. When you're inside the whip, you just press the button and it electronically just closes with a motorized button. Now we got a staggered rim setup on the Purosangue with 22-inch rims in the front and 23-inch rims in the back. And this tire and rim setup looks cold, but you can make yours look even better if you get that Barrett's Automotive Magic Tire Sheen and slap them on your tires, man. Click that link below in the description and get them now. Now we got carbon fiber plastered all over the exterior of this whip. It's integrated within the front grille, the front bumper guards, around the front and back wheels, the entire side skirt, which is crazy, side mirrors, and even your entire rear bumper, along with the diffuser, man. Let's get some understanding. Now the trunk space is actually pretty decent. There's even underground floor storage space. And back here, you even have a 12-volt charger and some LED lights and some tie-down hooks. But if you want to scoot the back seats forward and backwards, you can do that too by just simply pushing a button. Now in the driver's seat at 6'10", I got abundant leg room and headroom, as you can see. Now to get out this door, you don't got your traditional door handle. You just press a button and you get about that thing. Now to adjust your side mirrors, you got a touch sensitive panel that looks something like a little Nintendo controller. Pull these tabs right here in your center console anytime you want to go into reverse. M for manual, A for automatic, and PS for power start anytime you want to hunker down and do a launch control. But to go into drive just normally, just tap that paddle shifter, take off. If you want to go into park, you pull this tab right here for park. You can both raise and lower the front end of this vehicle by pressing a button right here on your dashboard. We got 0 to 60 in 3.2 seconds with a top speed of 193 miles an hour. We in a Ferrari, baby. You got this entire fixed glass roof for a ceiling, and you can both shade it and unshade it by simply just pressing a button. Now in your center console, you got a wireless phone charger, a key fob holder space, 2 cup holders behind a retractable door, 4 window switches because all 4 windows in this joint go automatic up and down and flush into the door panel, child lock buttons, and a leather wrap armrest that opens vertically, and 2 USB-C chargers and a 12-volt one to match. We got a crispy heads-up display that showcases your live miles per hour in real time. Now we got a center knob integrated within your dash that can both pop out and pop back in anytime you hit the eject button. But it also controls things such as your climate controls, heated and cooled seats for both the front and back seats, your seat adjustments, and all your massaging seat functions as well. Now, not only do these seats look good, we even got a Ferrari embroidered in the headrest. The only thing that can make these seats look better is your Barrett's Automotive pristine leather conditioner. Baby, click that link below and get what our car care products are the best in the game. Now, you even got a passenger side infotainment screen to keep your passenger entertained while the driver is being entertained by driving this joint. And it's crispy, has a high resolution, and offers things such as a live RPM band, climate controls for all 4 seats, and you can even see the media being played from the passenger side as well. Now I know this may look bad, but with the driver's seat set for me at 6'10", here's my leg room and my headroom. Yeah, I know my head's on the ceiling, but y'all have seen worse with me. We even got a rear spoiler on an SUV, man. You got a few things back here that are some nice amenities, like these 2 back seats are power adjustable, 2 retractable cup holders, 2 kangaroo pouches for storage, 2 window switches, 2 reading lights, 4 air vents, 2 in the middle, 2 on the side, center armrest with storage space, 2 USB-C chargers, and a wireless phone charger, man. Now you got a center knob in the back seat just like you do in the front seat, and it pops out and in anytime you want to go away or come back to you. So not only is your gauge cluster wrapped in carbon fiber, your dash, center console, but you even got it on all 4 doors up in here too. If you want to lock and unlock this entire SUV, you can do it right here from the back seat by simply pushing a button. Not only can you open and close the trunk from inside the whip without ever leaving the whip, but you can also do it from this good looking key fob as well. Now when it comes to everyday drivability, you got the comfort, you got the practicality, and you got the looks. Oh yeah, you can't forget, you got the performance, the big 4, baby. That's everything I think you need to know about the Ferrari Purosangue in just 5 minutes.